We unveil the heart of the Father and sharing stories and what's happening in our lives. And I have a special guest with me today. Her name is Spruce Dickerson. And I'm so excited to have you here. You're this one of my favorite people, and you
Thank
do so
you.
much, and you've done a lot. And so I wanted to first, she's got so many God stories, y'all. It's just phenomenal.
Yeah.
And she's been through some hard things, and God's pulled her through, and she's kept her faith and built upon Him. But she does a lot of work for some amazing children in another country and stuff too. But I'm not going to steal your thunder. I'm going to let you share a little bit about that, Spruce. So glad that you're here.
Cynthia, I am so delighted to be here.
Mhm.
And so hopefully I can share in a nutshell. And in my mind, I always think it'll be short, but it ends up being so long.
That's
So you
okay.
just help me, you just guide me, you cut me off when you need to cut me
That's
off.
all right. That's all right. We're good.
But you know what you're saying. I mean, God has just been so awesome. He's been so good with this charity. So
Tell us the name of it first of all. Let's see
okay,
that.
so it's Flip Flop to the World, and
Flip flop, y'all.
Flip
They're
Flop
amazing. Yeah.
to the world. And these are the flip flops, and people who donate flip flops take a
Oh.
picture with your flip flops, and then on every single pair of flip flops, your picture is attached. So when the recipient receives the flip flops, and they can keep this picture forever of somebody who loves them.
And you've been doing this for how long?
This is my 15th year.
Wow, for 15 years.
Yes.
And so who are the recipients of the flip flops?
Well, so we have gone into about, I think, 9 countries, but we've gone into Mexico twice. The first time in 2017. Then just last year we went into Cozumel.
Oh, wow.
The first 5 years we started out as Flip Flop to Nigeria. And so, of course, we went into Nigeria, into the orphanages. But then in 2017, I rebranded, or the Lord rebranded. Girl, there's just testimony throughout this whole journey. I'm telling you.
That's so awesome.
And so the door was closed. I couldn't get the Nigeria collection in 2016. Couldn't get it to Nigeria. Door closed. And I said, well, Lord, if you want me to keep doing this, I need to start preparing for 2017. But if we're not flip-flop to Nigeria any longer, then what is your plan? What do we do?
Yeah.
Right. And so it was rebirthed, Flip Flop to the World. And that was an answered prayer. That was, I think, my second answered prayer, because I prayed, Lord, expand my territory. And I prayed, I said, Lord, I want the world. I mean, seriously, Cynthia, I said, I want the world. And what does he do? He closes the door to Nigeria, and he gives me the world, Flip Flop to the world.
Yeah.
And with that came the vision that every year would be a different country of focus.
That's so awesome.
He gave me the world.
Yes, he did. And so what's the significance of flip flops? So can you share that?
Okay.
Yeah.
So yes. And I love your guidance. Yes. You're just excellent. Veteran. The significance of flip flops is that, so this is how my charity began, is that in 2011, I was in the dollar store for the millionth time, and I was standing before the rack of flip flops, the $1 flip flops, and it was just downloaded into me. That was just the Lord pouring his vision into me, that for $1, I can buy shoes. That went all over me. And I knew something had happened. My very next thought went to, but there are people all over this world that don't even have $1. Yeah. They can't afford shoes. So I knew something happened. I knew I had to do something with that. So therein, Flip Flop to Nigeria was birthed, and then now Flip Flop to the world. But it's the significance is that for $1, we can make a difference in a person's life. Adults, children, there are some countries in West Africa that the children can't go to school if they don't have shoes. So, dare I say, flip flops will give an education. Yes.
That's so awesome.
Right. And then at the same time, there's the disease podoconiosis from the bacteria in the soil. That it's the elephantitis. I don't know if that's the correct word, but it's also called mossy foot, where you've seen the pictures of the inflamed ligaments, the legs and the feet, and they can't wear shoes. They become disabled. They can't work. They become codependent. They lose their independent, self. So flip-flops or shoes. Flip-flop will protect their feet from the soil
Yeah.
and from the bacteria.
That's so
So,
good. So
but
good. And how many children have you served? Or people, I should say, not just
Yeah,
children. You
it's
do adults too. Yeah.
right. Let
Do
me
you know?
do the flip side to
Yeah.
that coin, though, that also the collection of flip-flops
Mhm.
is not only for the recipient, yes, but it is also for the benefactor.
Yes.
It's for us giving because it
Mhm.
helps us to embrace. You know, when we go to the store and we
Mhm.
buy and we go through the motions of the experience that we're buying a $1 pair of shoes and we're helping the poor and the orphans, people who
Mhm.
don't have anything. That experience, that's a tangible experience that teaches us, one, the value of $1,
Yeah.
that we can change your life. And then that just, that just gets into our spirit,
Mhm.
into our heart. So I want people to embrace that experience.
It's so awesome. And where do you? How can people give to your organization or to buy flip flops? And I know that you've set up bins at different churches. Is that correct, or other
Yes.
places? Yeah.
Yes. So,
Mhm.
so I have collection barrels in businesses in
Oh, in
Central
businesses too.
Texas where people can conveniently just go by and donate their flip-flops. The employees, the clients
I
participate.
think I need to talk to Jean about or of here at the
Hey,
bridge.
see?
There you go.
And
I'm just putting it out there.
right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Go ahead.
And then also
Mhm.
people from all across the country
Yeah.
mail flip-flops to me. We have pageants that participate, Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts, schools, churches,
That's so awesome.
sororities have sent and do collections. So it's perfect for team building, morale building, for businesses, organizations.
Doing something more about the community and helping out all over
Yes.
the world. And I love that because they're all our community, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. And then also the new vision for this year, for my 15th year, that the Lord he just doesn't leave me alone.
Yeah.
I blame it on Jesus. I'm like, it's
Okay.
Jesus's fault.
Yeah.
Okay. But no, seriously, I love it, right? Don't you
Yeah.
just love it? His
Yeah.
vision. So this year he gave me the vision to go into the churches and to have church partnerships.
Yeah.
Again, to help our churches be on mission
Yeah.
for just $1.
Mhm.
You know, when we think, oh my goodness, missions, we've
Mhm.
got to go across the world. Well, we are going across the world, but for $1 because you've given this pair of shoes
Mhm.
that helps someone across the
Yes,
world.
That's so good.
So international missions in our churches, my charity is a tool to help our churches be on mission.
Yeah.
And so far I have, I don't know, 4 or 5 churches.
That's great.
6 churches.
I think if anybody's listening that and you go to a church, that maybe you could reach out to Spruce, and can you share your website or contact information so that they could reach out to you of
Yes,
how they
ma'am.
can partner with you?
Yes, ma'am. So our website is www.flipfloptotheworld.org. It's just one flop. It's no plural. And then on Facebook, we have Facebook presence and Instagram presence. Pictures galore. On Facebook, I have pictures from the very beginning in
It's so-
2012 when
They're
when-
wonderful too. I looked at them.
Did you
They're
look?
I just like, wow, it's been going on a long time. And
Yes.
just to see and you've gone to some of the countries to meet.
Well, I've only been able to go to Mexico.
Oh, is that the one I saw? Then?
Yes.
Probably,
So I have not been able to go to the
Mhm.
other countries just for various reasons.
Mhm.
And the Lord just has not opened that door for me. But I get pictures of the distribution
Mhm.
of the children and even the adults holding the flip-flops. And
Yeah.
oh, I mean, if that just doesn't bless your socks off, I don't know what.
It's so great to
Yeah.
see that, when and anyway, else how they can help is the churches setting up the barrels. Is that what they are?
Yes. So the church has set up the barrels to become a partner until we're not. I just ask for every year until we're not for church partnership from June through August. And this is for your church collection, for your church campaign. And I ask
So it's not year round.
Not year round,
no.
just June through August, June 1st through August 31st, because that's the collection campaign overall. That's the structure of it. And then for our churches, I do ask for a love offering wherever and whatever the Lord leads, so that it will help with shipping at the end of the year after August.
That was going to be my next question: is how do you get them shipped out?
Yes,
know?
ocean shipping. Sometimes I mail them them through the United States
Mhm.
Postal Service, but most times it's through ocean shipping,
Mhm.
and that gets quite expensive. So any monetary donations goes towards shipping, and I do ask for monetary donations.
Mhm.
And you asked a while ago, you can donate Venmo,
Yeah.
Cash App, check, or cash.
Mhm. And is that all on your website?
It's on
too?
my website, yes,
Mhm.
also. And then your question was how many children or how many
Yes.
people?
Yes. Yes.
We have to date collected and distributed over 35,000 pairs of
Wow.
flip-flops, and that's
That's
new
awesome.
flip-flops. Sometimes sandals, but the focus and the thrust is
Mm-hmm.
flip-flops. And then we've gone into about nine countries.
So is there a need for a certain size or
all sizes?
all sizes? So it doesn't matter, just whatever
Just all
size you're
sizes.
there,
Yeah.
whatever touches your heart.
Exactly.
yeah.
Little toddler shoes
Oh,
and,
yeah.
all the way up to the king size
Mhm.
size. Yeah.
Yeah.
So all flip-flops and new flip-flops, please.
Okay, so share your website again. I want everybody to know.
It is www.flipfloptotheworld.org.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I need to have you back too, Spruce, because you do have amazing stories, and I've heard I met you through, I think it was Texas Women in Business, or before that, Austin.
Possibly so, but it was through human trafficking.
Human trafficking, yes. But how do we
Allied?
Yes.
Was it through Allied?
Mm-hmm.
Allies.
Allies.
The
Mhm.
nonprofit
Yeah.
organization. I bet it was through that.
Yeah, because I remember, and then you had me at one of the TWIB meetings.
That was it.
That's what it.
Because
Texas Women in Business. So that's
we
it.
became
Yeah.
friends.
Yes,
through
and
our
I've
human.
kind of been
human
following each
trafficking.
other since. It's been
Yes.
wonderful.
Yes.
That's right. I forgot. All the. I was trying to go back. How long? And then you do real estate too, and you flip houses, long as flip flops.
Yes, I am just a flipper, a life flipper, right? Yeah.
The Lord's like, here you go. Well, I'm so grateful to have you here, and
Thank
I'm
you.
excited to see. Hopefully we'll get some feedback on it too. But you can reach out to me also at belovedunveiled@protonmail.com. belovedunveiled@protonmail.com. Thanks for listening.